gonna be super pretty.
The ship is leaving in 30 minutes and we have about a 30-minute walk back, so we need to hustle. We are on the ultimate Southern Caribbean cruise on the Celebrity Beyond, traveling to 5 ports, taking in all the wonderful experiences and scenery. We just finished our time in St. Lucia, soaking in beautiful views of the Pitons and getting a bit messy at the Mineral Springs Mud Bath. And what a unique and fun experience that was. Join us in this episode as we do a scary yet amazing experience, coming face to face with our fears of the water to go snorkeling in clear turquoise waters with sea turtles and see a shipwreck. We spend the rest of our port time at the most beautiful beach we've been to, enjoying the pink tinted white sand and getting fried like lobsters. We are running late for our next destination.
As usual.
We are in Barbados and we are going to do something that is a little scary. I am not looking forward to this actually. Oh, it's hot. Those are fun. On a beautiful day with a fun band welcoming us, we disembarked at our 3rd port of the cruise in Bridgetown, Barbados, the easternmost island of the Lesser Antilles. You're gonna go dance? Barbados is the southernmost port of our cruise, almost to South America, and we literally felt like we were worlds away from anywhere we'd ever been. We brought everything with us that we could possibly need for our day in Barbados, except we left any camouflage at home, because it is illegal to wear camouflage on the island. To save some money and work off those cruise food pounds, we opted for the tour without transportation, so we walked from our port to the dock for our morning's 1.5-hour excursion. It was about a mile away and a pretty direct walk, mostly along the water.
Don't worry about the clouds, 'cause when the skies come out, give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes. Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Bring on the summertime. Bring on the summertime. I will scream from the highest mountain. I will love like there's nothing in my way.
We're the only ones.
I believe in the heart inside me. I believe in the hope that conquers hate.
Like how we did, we're gonna bring a basket up for you. We're gonna have you guys place your shoes in the baskets. There's no wearing of shoes of any kind of the vessel. We'll give you instructions as to how to step over. Place your shoes in the baskets here. And we'll get you an idea as to how to step over.
Don't worry about the clouds, 'cause when the skies come out, give me that.
Wrist, steps up. There you go.
They disinfect all the masks in there. Our bathrooms for gents and for ladies. A 4-eye fish.
Green right there. Caribbean spiny lobster.
Oh wow.
Green sea turtle and hawksbill. Oh, why is the green sea turtle?
How was the bathroom, dear?
No, we're hoping to see this. But this is rare.
Oh really?
Sunshine, sunshine.
Because we met at the dock, we had a longer boat ride all to ourselves until we picked up the other passengers and went just a short ways to our 2 different snorkeling areas.
Bring on the summertime. Bring on the summertime. Bring on the summertime. Don't worry about the clouds, 'cause when the skies come out, give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times.
Snorkeling? We had to self-inflate the provided life vests as we made our way to the first snorkeling spot with the sea turtles. This was our family's first snorkeling adventure, and the majority of us were quite nervous. Thankfully, we had previously read up on how to snorkel, so we were prepared when we got in the water, because the staff does not provide you with any instruction. We brought one full-face snorkel mask that I used, and thankfully it was much easier to use than the standard ones provided by the tour company. It did leave quite the marks on my face, though, from the tight suctioning of the mask. What are we doing?
Snorkeling.
With sea turtles?
Yes.
There is no guarantee of seeing the sea turtles, but you usually will see at least one. We were blessed with seeing a total of 3 hanging out at the bottom of the water. The water is so clear and teal that combined with the white sand bottom, it's like you're in a swimming pool, and it is so easy to spot the sea life. Because it was a sunny day with minimal clouds, the sun really lit up the underwater life. In fact, even without wearing eyeglasses, I could see the creatures, even on the seafloor. Seeing the sea turtles was so amazing. For more adventurous souls, you can even go down a slide off the back of the boat into the water instead of just taking the ladder down.
Very salty, that's for sure.
Okay, folks, you see.
2, at least 2.
3. Oh, it's really dark. Are these the shipwrecks then? Wow. You can really tell where the shipwrecks are.
This is gonna be super deep.
For our second snorkeling spot, we went to the oldest shipwreck in the bay, the 70-foot Berwyn, an absolute haven for marine life. At the shipwreck, we saw so many tropical fish, like the sargent fish that is the most common and widespread species of damselfish in the Atlantic Ocean. We also saw yellow tube sponges. The crew had a ring for the kids to hold on to, and they watched over the younger ones, so Daniel mainly stayed there with them. The trumpet fish were the neatest fish we saw. They grow up to 2 to 3 feet long. Because they like to blend in with their surroundings, they can rapidly change color and can swim vertically with their faces pointed down. They are camouflage masters. They were so wild to see. In this bay, there are actually 6 shipwrecks in water as shallow as 12 feet or as deep as 55 feet. In fact, Barbados is known as the shipwreck capital of the Caribbean. The shipwrecks attract a lot of marine life, and the Berwyn in particular attracts a lot because of its age and relatively calm waters. You can sometimes even see octopuses, rays, and seahorses. Snorkeling was an unforgettable experience, unlike anything we've ever done, and a highlight of our cruise. It will forever be such a fond memory of when we conquered our fears to be rewarded with an unexpected, amazing experience. Snorkeling opened us up to an underwater world that we had never witnessed before. The Berwyn became a shipwreck in 1919. It was a French tugboat from World War I that came to Bridgetown to seek shelter. Its own crew allegedly sunk the boat on purpose to avoid returning to post-war Europe.
Let all our shooting stars align. It's our time. It's our time. Look how we shine. Look how we shine. 'Cause it's our time. Feel your heartbeat next to mine.
You enjoy your snorkeling adventure?
It was awesome after I got over being scared.
Hand and we can watch this grow. So let's go. 'Cause this world keeps spinning faster, and we've gotta chase this light. Let all our shooting stars.
You have the option for being dropped off at Carlisle Bay afterwards, so of course we did that. The boat has an easy ramp for disembarking.
We'd like to thank you guys for coming out with us. We really hope you did indeed enjoy yourself.
Look how we shine. 'Cause it's our time.
It was a neat experience.
I thought
Way
it
too
was
short though.
amazing, and I'm shocked at myself. I was totally freaked out of getting in the water, but once I was in, I didn't want to get out. It was so cool. So cool.
It's our time. Look how we shine.
Barbados has over 80 white sand beaches, and they are some of the best in the Caribbean. And we were about to spend our afternoon at one. Crescent-shaped Carlisle Bay is a good family-friendly beach with calm waters and typically no undertow. It was the most beautiful beach we had been to. The waters are home to abundant marine life because of all the shipwrecks, which obviously makes it a phenomenal place to go snorkeling or scuba diving. The beach is absolutely gorgeous. The boys are in the water and on the beach, and I'm guarding all of our belongings. Enjoying the turquoise teal waters of Barbados on Carlisle Bay, and it is the prettiest beach I've ever been to. And this is just amazing. White sand, sea turtles, fish. It's so pretty.
They even found a duck.
A duck,
Yeah.
a rubber ducky.
I'm gonna go swimming with Daddy. I saw a starfish with a snorkel and a big fish.
That's so fun. I thought a spider was crawling on his hat, and it was a tiny crab. It's inside the flap here, okay? Grab it. It's inside the flap.
Is that a little critter in there?
A little crab. It was on his hat.
Oh, that's a real crab. Don't let him touch you. Just put him back in the
Put it in the
water.
water.
The boys had so much fun digging in the sand and hanging out in the water. The beach is not a good beachcombing beach though, as it does not have many shells. The beach was pretty crowded since there were 2 cruise ships in port, but it wasn't too crowded to enjoy it. We foolishly did not apply another layer of sunblock after our snorkeling adventure, and we got fried during our nearly 4 hours of beach time. Because of the sun reflecting off the white sand, it is easier to get worse sunburns at this beach.
The boys made some friends, and they're finding little crabs. It's so cute. Steve is way out there snorkeling with my mask. He's probably seeing a lot of cool stuff. I'm jealous. Steve is swimming out to where the sea turtles are from our tour group this morning to see if he can spot any on his own. It's pretty far for him to go. He's right there. And the boat that he's trying to go to is over there.
When swimming to the snorkeling areas, you need to be careful though, because there is a lot of boat traffic. If you are a strong swimmer and bring your own snorkeling mask, you could probably just skip the snorkeling tour and go exploring in the water by yourself like Steve did. But if you are new to snorkeling and or have kids, it is probably worthwhile to go on the guided tour. We were so grateful that Steve is a strong swimmer and had the luxury of snorkeling alone to find more sea turtles, because he had more time and got more footage of his time alone than the short 25 minutes we had with the sea turtles on the tour. The sea turtles were so neat to see. They swim so gracefully through the water. The ones we saw were the green sea turtles, one of the largest sea turtles, growing 3 to 4 feet long. They have heart-shaped shells and weigh up to 300 to 400 pounds. They are herbivores that like seagrass and algae. They move the sand around, stirring up sediment as they forage. And they need to go to the surface to breathe at least every few minutes when they are active. They are named for their green fat layer under their shell, in which scientists think is from their veggie diet. Green sea turtles are actually classified as endangered species, so we need to do our part to protect them. It's important to maintain a respectful distance from them, at least 6 feet, not to chase or feed them, and not to block their path to the surface. During Steve's few times snorkeling by himself, it was so calm and peaceful without anyone else around. He ended up seeing 3 to 4 sea turtles and actually got to swim with one all the way back to our area on the beach. The water was about 20 feet deep and so clear.
David, there's little fish over here.
It's our time.
What'd you find?
It's our time. It's our time.
Wave bye-bye to the beach. Scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the beach?
10.
Rate the beach a 15. I love it here. They have the nicest beach bathrooms I've ever been to. Gotta walk fast to the cruise ship. The ship is leaving in 30 minutes and we have about a 30-minute walk back, so we need to hustle.
Because we had taken the tour boat from the dock to Carlisle Bay, we had even further to walk to go back to the ship, so we were really pushing it to get back before the ship left.
I think we're gonna make it. We see the top of the boat, but we still gotta push it. Got about 15 minutes to spare.
We really liked the atmosphere of Barbados, at least in the small little section that we were. And apparently we were not in the minority, because it has the highest return rate of visitors in the Caribbean. Barbados is entirely surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean, has an average temperature of 82 degrees year-round, and is the 13th smallest country in the world at 21 miles long and 14 miles wide.
Just take the whole stack. We made it with 5 minutes to spare.
Cruise with us in our next adventure to Antigua, another highly anticipated port, but where we learned lots of lessons the hard way. Here we take in beautiful views, swim with stingrays, and nearly miss getting back on our cruise ship. This is the Caribbean. If you enjoy our adventures, please subscribe for more travel vlogs like these, as well as tips and tricks for destinations and deals, so you can put your dreams into action. We'd be happy to answer any questions you might have in the comments below. See you on our next adventure.